United Nations will crumble, and in its place there will be a new League of Nations.
Very, very soon the United Nations is going to fall into pieces. In Europe, there will come a new league whose flag will be blue with a large four-pointed star in the center. I see this flag waving with menace over Africa and over the Middle East and over India and over Australia.
Millions will succumb to the appearance of a man who will be seen as their savior.
There is a young man. His eyes burn like those of a god. He has got a little mustache. He wears the white turban of an Ayatollah. He is a man of Iran. He is the man who, within the next 20 years or so, will shake the world to its foundations. He is at present in his late teens or early 20s. He is a great admirer of Saddam Hussein, and at one time they once met. This man is the man about whom many prophets have spoken in the past. Some call him the Antichrist. In Africa, they call him the Red Destroyer, the Mushiki Wadamu, the Lord of Blood. This is the man who is going to lead the rising hordes of Islam, whom future generations will call the shining sword of Allah, who is going to fight, shed blood and destroy cities to restore once again the glory of the caliphs. He will know himself as Wahab al-Rashid. He will know himself as Al-Timsah. It is this man who is standing in the shadows at this moment, who is going to carry on where his admired godfather Saddam al-Hussein has left off. I wish the leaders of the United States should be aware of the existence of this man, because as they are humiliating and ill-treating the Muslims, they are only giving strength to this man who's going to stand in a battle tank above the ruined cathedrals of Christendom in Greece, who is going to extend the influence of the Lord Muhammad from the western shores of India to the rock Jebel al-Tariq, Gibraltar. And against his anger and against his might, not even the mightiest hydrogen bombs will prevail. Salam alaikum, al-Khalif, al-Saif, ul-Allah, sword of God. My eyes see you, and my eyes are frightened of you. In the next 4 or 5 years, Muslim fundamentalists will try to reclaim the entire empire which was once held by the Saracens. They will claim Spain as their country. They will claim Portugal and all of North Africa. And some of these fundamentalists are going to decree that no ship should ever pass through the Straits of Gibraltar without money being paid to them. This dangerous movement will be based in the country called Morocco or Algeria. And one day, a group of these men in a number of small boats will attack a beautiful cruise liner of Greek origin, and aboard her will die several people who are well known in the American film world today. The attack upon this ship will bring down the rage of the United States and the United Nations upon the perpetrators. And one of these men, whose name will be Yusuf, will commit a serious outrage in a European city. He will cause a tremendous explosion which could damage the Eiffel Tower.
The future of the Catholic Church will hang in the balance.
In Italy, the Pope will be murdered, and the world will be told a lie that he had died a natural death. I see clearly how His Holiness will meet his end. It will be in a procession inside a church, a great church, and a murderer disguised as a priest, in fact, a real priest, will approach the Pope and using the back of his crozier, which he will be holding, will strike the Pope in the leg, apparently by accident. And a tiny device at the bottom of the crozier will inject a tiny ball of poison into the Holy One's leg. And the Pope will die. The Catholic Church will split down the middle and down the middle again. The Catholic Church will never have a Pope again for about 20 years or more. And then a group of militant women, female terrorists, will take up arms and forcibly install a female as a Pope in the Vatican.
Shocking experiments are still being conducted.
I am shown something that is taking place in some laboratories in the Far East. Experiments which are aimed at creating a new race of people which can survive underwater. The men and the women conducting these experiments are torturing dolphins. Dolphins are being forced to act as surrogate mothers to human fetuses, and metal implants are being put into them. These people who are doing these things should be exposed to the anger of the caring world. These experiments and others like them should be stopped.